Celebrating Georgia's economic growth. That was the focus of today's State of Economic Development event hosted by the Georgia Chamber of Commerce. Business leaders and economic leaders got together with policymakers to discuss plans for the state's economic growth. And the president and CEO of the Chamber of Commerce said that businesses are attracted to our state because of Georgia's robust infrastructure and diverse talent pool.
When we talk to companies about moving to Georgia, they want to know about workforce, right? They work with our technical colleges, our universities. That helps us recruit so many companies. Then they want to know about infrastructure. Hartsfield, the ports in Savannah and Brunswick, incredibly important. Then they want to know about your transportation system, right? We've got great rail, great highways. And then they want to know that there's a General Assembly in place and a governor in place that can make everything consistent. And so that this is what we've been told, this is what it's going to look like. And so that's really what we sell when we travel around the world.
Leaders also touted Georgia being named the top state for businesses by Area Development Magazine for the 12th year in a row.